It's the 64 Showcase! Down to the last 10 turns, we are halfway through this game. Luigi still has a chance to get that star if he wins the next minigame. Otherwise, it will probably go to Peach or Yoshi, whoever gets there first. Yoshi is lagging behind a little bit. He hasn't been having much luck with his rolls here. Oh, but Baby Bowser accidentally giving Yoshi 5 coins instead of taking it. But before he realizes what he's done, you run away with the money. Yoshi has 64 coins! Everybody celebrate! Yay! Princess Peach rolling herself a 3. Going to roll call. This is an interesting 4-player minigame. You have to count the number of characters that are on the screen. It could be either Toads, Boos, or Bob-ombs. But they are often moving around. Sometimes they can leave the screen, and there are also sometimes decoys in the crowd that can confuse players. Honestly, this is a pretty difficult game to manage sometimes. You have to guess the exact right amount in order to win, so it's entirely possible that no one will win. Seems like 22 is the answer of choice here. Let's see if everyone got it right. How many Toads are there? 23. It's a draw. No one wins, and regardless, I think it would have been a draw if they got it right anyway. Wow. That minigame meant absolutely nothing. Luigi did not get enough coins. He misses that star. He doesn't even have any money to throw a party at the saloon. The milk saloon. No alcohol in this game. Luigi getting his 3rd item minigame. If getting items was a bonus star in this game, he would definitely be in the lead at this point. This time, it seems Luigi wants a plunder chest. The plunder chest, when used, allows you to steal an item from another player, but no one has items right now, so again, I'm confused at what Luigi's game plan is here. He was doing really well for a while, but it seems like he's making confusing choices that are putting him at a disadvantage. Perhaps someone's paying him off in the background? Princess Peach going for a star steal. She has tons of money. She steals Luigi's last star, putting herself in 1st place and dropping Luigi to 4th. Luigi's poor decisions have put him at such a disadvantage. He was doing so well. Our next minigame is Dungeon Dash, which is actually an unlockable minigame in this game. You might recognize this game as a Desert Dash from the first Mario Party. The 2 teams have to work together because their feet are strapped to these boards, I guess, to make it to the end first. Though there are lava bubbles and thwomps ready to burn and smash the players as they make their way to the exit. Timing and rhythm with your partner is key here. And yes, this is actually an unlockable minigame that you can't normally play until certain requirements are met. There is another game like this, a couple other games I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure how many of them I have unlocked though, so we might not see all of them. But DK and Yoshi win that game handily. Though Donkey Kong isn't doing too well in terms of his placement, he's been hovering around 2nd place for a while now. He is definitely doing well on minigames. So he might have that bonus star on lockdown. Luigi rolling a 1 and landed on the Bowser space. Rolling that roulette. This is our 3rd Bowser this game. And we've got a Bowser Revolution. Everyone has their coins added up and divided equally between them. Yoshi with 77 coins, donating to a lot of that. Everyone is up to 35 coins. Everyone can afford a star. Everyone is even. Which is why the runaway guys refer to that as communism. And I do too. Yoshi rolling a 4, still not making a heck of a lot of progress here. He's been hovering around that side of the board for a few turns now. And we move forward to another 1 versus 3 minigame. We're seeing a lot of those this time. We've got ourselves another go at Quicksand Cash. Basically, everyone's out to get their own cash this time. I don't remember if I said it last time, but if you get too close to the center, you will get sucked down into the quicksand. So, if you're chasing after money, you've got to be careful to where you're chasing it at. It's not too wise to get too close to Luigi in the center. So far, Donkey Kong picking up a lot of coins here, seeming like he's wanting to secure that minigame lead. Time is almost up. Who will get the last few coins? Donkey Kong coming out on top with 21 coins, though everyone gets to keep their coins, so we all win a little here. Donkey Kong also kind of looking like he's trying to re-secure his coin lead, too. Princess Peach had over 80, and Yoshi was pretty close to overtaking her before communism hit. Donkey Kong rolling a 2, triggering our first battle game of the game. Which is interesting considering we haven't had one yet. 20 coins per player. Everyone can afford 80 coins in the pot. We had so many battle games last time, I almost forgot about them this time. And we're going back to the races. Really, everything is up to chance here. Each one of the racers does have a good chance at winning, though I seem to recall that the Boo wins pretty often. I typically go for the Boo when I get this minigame. There's something about him, he really tends to sneak ahead and take victories pretty quickly. Each one of the racers does have their own advantage. After Bob-omb and Thwomp fall over, they do speed up, and the Boo can easily jump ahead after a certain point. And so can the Thwomp. And it seems like the Thwomp really took the lead there. So it looks like this goes to Princess Peach and Yoshi as the top 2 players, with Luigi and Donkey Kong trailing behind. I actually don't see the Thwomp win that often, so that's pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure it's all completely random. There's no advantage to either one of them, but it's just from what I've seen. Yep, Princess Peach getting a solid 56 coins. Yoshi also getting a respectable 20-something. I think it was 24. Yep, 24. And just like that, Princess Peach is back over 80 coins. It seems like this could easily go to Princess Peach, though she has not been doing terribly great with the bonus stars aside from Coinstar. Princess Peach deciding to take a ride on the train. When you get on the train, you have to roll a block. If you get Toad, you move forward. If you get a Goomba, I think you move backwards. So interesting that she decided to take the train when she was right in front of the star. The game confuses me sometimes. Going back to 4-player minigames with Abandoned Ship. Once again, our players have to scurry to the top of the masts in order to avoid sinking in the watery depths below. Which, I have to say, the ship has some pretty tall masts. It has 4 of them right in a row like that. I don't know, it doesn't seem like the best design. But Luigi scurrying ahead, getting to the top first, claiming himself a minigame. But everyone gets to keep whatever bonus coins they picked up along the way, so 5 coins to everyone else. Luigi rolling a 1, hitting the happening space and knocking himself out with the train. That's not fantastic, but it does put himself ahead a bit. So he does have a chance to get that star again that he, for whatever reason, decided Oh, wait, he didn't have enough coins. That was Princess Peach who decided not to get the star. Donkey Kong stealing coins, going after Peach's treasure trove of money. She's got 90 coins, so I think she could afford to spare a few. Regardless, she does not want to give them up. Only got a measly 16 coins, I think it said. But that's still lots of money, so, you know, you're almost to a star at that point. Yoshi rolling himself a 3. Visiting the item shop. And buying himself a dueling glove. Ooh. Yoshi looks like he may be challenging someone to a duel soon. If I were to guess, he would probably go after Peach's money. Princess Peach. Oh no. She has enough money to steal another star. She's stealing it from Donkey Kong. Princess Peach claiming both of these stars. Both of these stars, I would like to remind people, bought by Luigi, and they have been passed between people, being stolen over and over again. I guess if you're in the Wild West, sometimes you've got to steal to survive. But these guys are supposed to be deputies, so shouldn't they be doing the honorable thing? Maybe, I don't know. Going off to 4-player minigame, Skateboard Scamper, another returning minigame. Players have to ride their skateboards down this hallway, and instead of the roadway collapsing over lava this time, they're running away from a boo in a haunted house. There's lots of ramps in the road and moving platforms ahead of them. Timing your jumps is absolutely key here, and keeping your finger mashing the B button in order to skate forward. If you get caught behind something or don't skate forward fast enough, you will get knocked out of the game. But we are in the home stretch. It's always pretty difficult to see who's gonna win there. And Yoshi won, apparently. I honestly couldn't tell. But, cool. Yoshi wins. And another case where everyone gets some bonus coins. And we are down to our last 5 turns already. Princess Peach is in first, Donkey Kong is in second, Yoshi is in third, and poor Luigi taking up last place. The Superstar prediction comes on in. It's Koopa, and he thinks Donkey Kong's gonna win. And I'd say that Donkey Kong has a pretty good chance of winning here. He's been getting a lot of minigames. And of course, we have an important announcement. Blue and red coin counts are doubled, and duels are active. So we might get a chance to see the duel minigame of this board still. We are almost set. Luigi using his plunder chest to take Yoshi's dueling glove away from him. Luigi is not sitting by and letting himself lose. He wants a chance to secure some kind of victory, and he gets to use the dueling glove right away. I forgot you can do that in this game. Usually, in other Mario Party games, you can only use 1 item per turn, but Luigi immediately using his dueling glove. Who is he gonna challenge? It's Princess Peach. He wants his stars back. He can't get them in the duel, but he will take these coins. Quick draw corks. At the signal, you press the A button, and whoever presses it the fastest wins. And Luigi taking the victory and taking the money for his own. A showdown worthy of the Old West. Luigi has himself 72 coins, which is pretty nice, I gotta say. If Luigi gets lucky and takes the train here, he could put himself right in line to get that star, but I think Donkey Kong, no, he's a couple spaces shy. Donkey Kong does get himself an item minigame, and we do have a magic lamp in play. Which would be kind of silly to use it since he's right in front of the star, but he could have secured himself 2 stars in pretty quick succession. But instead, Donkey Kong goes for the Bowser suit. When you put on the Bowser suit, you take the role of Bowser, and anyone you pass by, you steal coins from them. A pretty useful item in theory, though I find that it's very situational and not typically reliable. It works a little better in the later Mario games where you roll multiple dice blocks when you use it. I don't think that's the case in this game, though. Speaking of Bowser, hey Bowser, how's it going? What event do you have in store for us today? 30 coins for Bowser. Princess Peach losing that duel and then losing her last coin. Oh dear. Things are suddenly not going very well for the princess, though her thieving ways are perhaps coming back to bite her. She does take the 1 versus 3 mini-game position again, though, bringing us back to Crane Game. Let's see if she can capture all of her opponents. Going for a time bonus first. Princess Peach wanting to secure her timer, it seems. Though weird she's going for the 15-second one instead of the 30-second one, which usually you would want to go for that one first, I would think. Going for Luigi. Will she get him in the pipe? Yes, she does! And it seems like she's going for a little bit of a time boost now. Princess Peach. Seems like she's doing pretty well here. Holding on to Donkey Kong, that monkey's gotta be heavy. But she gets him down the pipe. Now she's going for the 30 seconds. Which, honestly, I think she should have grabbed first of all. Everyone was pretty close to the pipe, so she might not have really needed all the time bonuses here. It is possible to get everyone without getting any of the time bonuses, but the time bonuses definitely help. And Princess Peach securing that mini-game pretty handily. Scoring herself a few more coins. She definitely needs them at this point. Oh, there are no more stars in play currently, but that'll probably change this upcoming turn. Donkey Kong is right in front of it. Luigi, though, taking the train. If he goes in the right direction, he will snipe it from Donkey Kong. And he does. Forward we go, down the track. Poor Yoshi was also right there. Luigi claiming himself another star. Again, the only person who has bought any stars in this game. All other stars have been acquired through thievery. And the next star right off the beaten path. The only person who's in line to get that one is Princess Peach currently. Though, depending on how much money that he has, Luigi could summon her here. No, he doesn't take the opportunity to get Princess Peach out of the way of potentially getting another star. But he does get himself an item minigame. Let's see what Luigi will go for this time. What does he want? What does he want? He gets himself a skeleton key, which is Luigi's preferred item of choice. Though there hasn't been the need to use the skeleton key on the skeleton key doors so far this game, and with only a few turns left, was it wise to pick that one? Oh, but Donkey Kong using his Bowser suit. Boy, he looks ridiculous in that cowboy hat. And something unique here. When you pass by Baby Bowser, excuse me, almost called him Bowser Jr. When you pass by Baby Bowser in the Bowser suit, he does give you 20 coins, it seems. I forgot what the money amount was. Or maybe it's like the bank where he gives you all the money he's stolen so far. Interesting. Perhaps this was Donkey Kong's plan all along? Probably not. I would have to look into how that mechanic works a little more, but regardless, we've got ourselves a duel going on. Donkey Kong betting a lot of coins, trying to get as much money as he can out of Luigi. If he wins this duel, I believe he can secure himself the coin lead. Oh, but Luigi a little too fast on the draw for him. And as a result, Donkey Kong just loses a ton of money. And Luigi gets himself 90 coins. Luigi is not out of this game yet. He has had his property stolen from him, but he is still aiming for victory. I haven't been keeping track of who's been landing on happening spaces, but it could potentially work out in Luigi's favor. I think he's landed on a few. He might get that bonus star at the end. 2 versus 2, Cake Factory! Players have to work together to build cakes. One of them puts cakes down, one of them puts strawberries on the cake. Don't put them down in the wrong order, or you have to wait a while. You pick up your cakes, you place them down. The right timing, this minigame could go pretty smoothly. Princess Peach screwing up at the bottom there. Luigi waiting to put down another cake. The belt speeds up a little bit. Yoshi and Donkey Kong leading very slightly. It could end in a draw very quickly. Princess Peach does not take the opportunity, though. And Donkey Kong and Yoshi claim the cake prize, which is 10 coins, like every other minigame. Not every other minigame, but you know what I mean. This game, while it hasn't been quite as insane as last round, we're down to the last 3 turns, and things are pretty even. When things are this close between players with lots of money on the board, only a few stars gotten, it could go any way, and it is pretty exciting to see how things will turn out. Though because those two got hit by the train, they are on their way to the star now, and they're already dueling each other again. Perhaps Donkey Kong would like to take his money back. He is betting 43 coins. That will definitely give him a lot of cash should he win. But so far, Luigi has been doing pretty good with these duels, so... Oh, he takes it again. Donkey Kong. Poor Donkey Kong having no luck against the duel master Luigi. Unlike the duel dunce that was Wario in the last round. And yet Wario ended up winning that round, so it doesn't really matter. But Luigi, with 139 coins, definitely taking the coin lead. Yoshi rolling a 1, getting an item space. Let's see, we've got a couple useful items on here, I'd say. That dueling glove could come in pretty handy, or we've got that little bell there. What will Yoshi go for, however? He gets himself a warp block, which is an interesting choice. The warp block is Yoshi's item of choice, and when you hit the warp block, you trade spaces. Actually, I don't know if it's trading spaces. I think you just warp to the space another player is on. And from what I recall, it is completely random, but everyone is bunched together right here, so if Yoshi uses his warp block, he could put himself in line to get the star. Next, 4-player minigame, Tile Driver. I believe this is a new one we haven't seen yet. Yes, it is. Players have to ground pound the spaces below them to get their platform to match the platform in the middle. In this case, everyone's trying to get it to be a Goomba. It rotates between Goomba, Koopa, and Boo. And this minigame, it is a lot about strategizing where you ground pound first. Boo spaces will rotate to Goomba immediately, but Koopas take a little longer. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Luigi got that pretty handily, it seems. I was looking down at Yoshi. I thought he had that for sure. But as it turns out, Luigi takes himself another minigame, putting himself even farther ahead as far as coins are concerned. Which is pretty exciting. I don't think anyone could overtake Luigi's coin lead at this point, lest he gets dueled once again. Luigi going to the item shop, but not wanting to stop by, or rather he has an item already, so he can't stop by. Donkey Kong rolling a 6, going up this way. He doesn't want to stop at the item shop, because he might not have enough coins regardless. Yoshi choosing not to use his warp block, interestingly enough. Because, and also choosing not to throw a party, which would take everyone else away from the star. Like I said, this game confuses me sometimes. The AI doesn't always make the best choices. We are down to our next minigame already. Totem Pole Pound. Players atop their totem poles have to ground pound their pole to the ground. Which makes sense. Whoever blocks their pole down, the first wins. Jumping high up in the air and doing a big pound is usually the best strategy. It causes the pole to go down the most. Timing your ground pounds is key in this game. Ooh, that was really, really close, but Donkey Kong pulls off another minigame victory. I'd say he's probably got the minigame bonus star on lockdown at this point. Though with no stars to call his own, will it be enough to overtake Peach and Luigi? We'll find out pretty soon, because we're on the last turn. Luigi not rolling quite high enough to get that last star, and choosing not to open the Skull Gate, which would have triggered a battle minigame, and that might have been insane. Donkey Kong getting a happening space. He's gotten a lot of happening spaces too, I'm pretty sure, so I don't know, this game is pretty close. Just because someone's got a star ahead does not necessarily mean much in a Mario Party game. It could still go either way. Yoshi rolling himself a 4, really far away from the star space. He didn't even use his warp block for some reason. That could have helped him out. It looks like no one's getting that last star, and we're down to a 2 versus 2 minigame for our last game, which is Sky Pilots, another new game. One player takes control of their fish plane, I guess, and the other player takes control over the flapping of its wings. Players have to work together to steer the plane and get ahead with the rhythm of their flaps. Plus, there are cannons scattered about, and also some rainbow rings. Cannons knock you back, rainbow rings boost you forward. We've got a pretty close game here for our last mini-game of the second round of the tournament. Right now, Yoshi and Donkey Kong have a pretty commanding lead. Oh, there are also Bowser balloons in the way. I forgot about those. Likewise, if you run into those, you get knocked back. But, ooh, dear. Yoshi and Donkey Kong, they've got a pretty good lead, but they're getting shot out of the way. This is anyone's game still. Oh my goodness, we're taking a lot of fire here. Whoa, sniped out of the sky. Yoshi and Donkey Kong pulling ahead, dodging the bullet. And, yep, they claim that victory, giving Donkey Kong another minigame win. I would be very surprised if he does not win the minigame star at this point. But anyway, that wraps it up for the board in round 2. This game is very close. The bonus stars are pretty much going to decide everything here. Who is the superstar? Peach in the lead, stealing both her stars from other players. Luigi in the coin lead. And bonus stars, minigame star, predictably goes to Donkey Kong. Next up, coin star, obviously goes to Luigi. And the happening star, I'm not sure about this one. Luigi and DK both get this, which means, I believe, we may have a clear victor here. The superstar is... Trouble's rolled into town! Bowser the Brash is robbing the bank! Our heroes run off. Oh no, that poor bank! That poor Koopa! He's got him at gunpoint! Who's there? Over there! It's you! Luigi! Luigi, after having no luck in the first round, and having all of his stuff stolen from him this round, claims a victory. And it looks like we've got a showdown. Which leads to probably one of my favorite visual gags in any Mario Party game. Yeah. Bowser's a little too tall. You corked me. And just like that, Luigi taking the second round after having no luck in the last round. He moves on to round 3 to face off against Mario and Wario alongside, I believe, Princess Peach. Oh, actually, I'm not sure. We'll have to look at the results here quick. It might be Donkey Kong. Yes, it is Donkey Kong. With that last bonus star, he squeaked out into second place. Princess Peach did not have enough coins. Luigi and Donkey Kong moving on to round 3, while Peach and Yoshi will be waiting for the losers of round 3 and round 4. My goodness, what an exciting game. A very close game. That came down right to the wire. It wasn't as crazy as round 1, but that was still pretty awesome. But, as it stands, I'd say that calls it for right now. Thank you very much for watching the 64 Showcase Mario Party 2 CPU Tournament. This is your good friend Sparky signing off for now. I'll catch you in the next round.